Hey there, welcome back to Google Ads tutorial series, and today we are diving into something cool, custom events. Now in our last tutorial we set up a recommended event, the phone button event that GA already knows about. But a custom event, that's something unique to you and your business. GA doesn't have a clue about it yet, but we're gonna fix that. So what's the plan? Well, we have newsletter sign up form on our website, so whenever someone signs up, we want to fire off a custom event. Newsletter sign up, so we can track who's signing on the newsletter. Ready to make it happen? Let's jump into our site and set up the custom event. First thing first, we gotta enable some variables to track which form was used for the sign up. Heading over to variables, we will configure it to grab the form ID whenever the newsletter form is submitted. This little tweak will help us track which form was a hit. It will be the first way of tracking if you have form ID in your form. Unfortunately, my WordPress website doesn't have this, so later I will show you another way of doing this. But for now, let's continue if your website has form ID. Now let's create our tag, we'll call it GA4 event newsletter signup and configure it for a GA4 event. We'll name our event newsletter signup and add a parameter for form ID to track the form used for signup. Okay, time to trigger our tag. We will set up to fire whenever a newsletter form is submitted. So let's name it form submission, choose form submission trigger. Also, we don't want to fire on all forms because maybe we have sales form or lead form, so in order to fire only for newsletter, let's pick form ID. And here we have to paste our form ID. In my situation, I don't have this form ID, so I have to go preview and click the form button to get information about this form. In Google Tag Manager Preview UI, I have to click on Form Submit and choose Variables. And if I have Form ID, I will find this Form ID number here. Okay, I only have this event, so instead of choosing Form ID value in our tag, I have to choose event. Choose event trigger type and enter the name of my event which I found in my Google Tag Manager Preview UI. Also, if you have click ID of this form button, you can choose click trigger type and choose some links, then click ID and paste here your click ID. Okay, cool, now it's preview time. We will fire up the preview mode in GTM to test our setup. Clicking around on our site, we will keep an eye on the tag assistant to see if our custom event fires as expected. Cool, our custom event setup is working flawlessly, but remember it will take about 24 hours for this data to show up in your actual report. So what did we learn today? Setting up custom events in GTM is easy, and while you could use other methods like GTag or measurement protocol, we are sticking with GTM because it's super handy for managing text on your site. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial, catch you in the next one.